Okay. Well, the webinar looked good yesterday.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Hot topics for sure. And then with the whole ChatGPT thing that happened this morning, kind of time sensitive. So it was perfect.
I found that really interesting. I love the timing of that. I love when things work.
Right? Exactly. One of the questions that came up in the webinar was examples for use cases that delivered quick ROI in the manufacturing space.
Oh, heck yeah.
So if you just want to take it away, BI and AI focus on both. You have these conversations, you have these examples. So let's hear it.
I'll talk about some current examples that we have and stuff that we're doing actively with clients. But I think about AI all the time.
Yeah.
And it's always in my head. And so I have a couple other use cases that I can see other people wanting to do that I'm shocked that we don't have in the wild yet. And a lot of that comes down to in regards to safety sheets. When you think about it, you have these, they're called like SDSs, right? Safety data sheets. That's the abbreviation for it. Yeah. So, there's too many acronyms.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
But so on these sheets, it tells you whether you're working with chemicals, what to do, how to handle them, what protections you need, what PPEs you need, things like that.
Okay.
And I could only imagine working in that world and having to consult, okay, I'm working with this material. What precautions do I need to take? What PPE do I need? Things like that. Instead of flipping through a manual and making sure you're reading, okay, I have this. Okay, I'm good to go. You can ask AI.
Yeah.
Or if you're working with a certain material and let's say you're working with metal and you need to clean it. Well, there's certain cleaners that you can't use because it might erode the protection coating, it might, degrade the material. Mm-hmm. Hey, I have to go clean this type of material that has this kind of finish or coating on it. What products can I use? Things like that to help speed your people up.
Yeah.
Big thing that I always think about is what if I had to flip through a PDF document or a how-to page on how to do something that I might not do every day. Mm-hmm. So those are a couple of them that I'm shocked we haven't seen.
Yeah.
But I could assume we will see more of very quickly.
So can you leverage like the safety aspect of those documents within Power BI too?
Well, that's more written procedures and policies. Okay. On the Power BI side, what you could see, and we have seen clients do this, is with like checks. When was the last time? So you have, there's I'm going to use elevators as an example. Elevators have to get checked regularly to make sure that they're safe. And you see the little thing, oh, this was checked, and that's that piece of paper you see in the elevator sometime. You could use Power BI to keep track of that, because I'd imagine a lot of that's on a big spreadsheet for people is, right. Jim checked this machine on this date, here's his sign-off, and here's the link to his report. Mm-hmm. Well, what you could do is you could ground Power BI in that, okay, what machines have been checked in the last quarter? What are coming due for a check? Things like that, or replacement of bits, or to use it to monitor those kind of things. Routine maintenance checks. Okay, when was the last time we did this?
Right.
Oh, we haven't done this in a while. Oh, no, so it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't actually seen that yet.
Mm-hmm. I like these, that they're like just innovative, coming soon.
Yeah, somebody out there.
Yeah, for sure. What else?
One of my big ones that I think we're going to see more, a big problem that a lot of organizations have is tribal knowledge. Mm-hmm. Is this is how this person knows how to do it, and maybe they have a document on their computer, or it's unwritten processes of how to do things, and just getting those down and getting those into a language model so that others can query it. I think that's where the big benefit a lot of people are going to see, and a lot of quick hit ROI is consolidating information, breaking down those, the different department silos of, these people know this information, these people know this information, but are they talking to each other? And is that the information they have over here aggregated with the information over, on your left and on your right? Is that together? Mm-hmm. Almost like a Google search up your business.
Right.
How does your business do this? What is the process towards this? I think that's where AI is going to take off on the short term for small, easy wins.
Okay.
In the kind of the bigger scheme of things, I see a lot where AI has a lot of potential is in automated processes. Mm-hmm. So what we're currently doing today is taking things like purchase orders. They get emailed to the client, and then manual person has to come in, grab it, manually enter the order, check it, make sure the purchase order is correct. Yes, it matches what we have in our system over here. Cool. And now I'm going to go spend 10 minutes just transposing numbers or hoping that I can copy them out of that PDF document.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have a processing app box, send the document, whatever it is, purchase order, invoice, and have it get processed. Well, you can even take it a step further and have it confirm that it matches what's in your system.
Yeah.
So we're able to take it to your ERP, the purchase order, quote out of your ERP. Do they match? Are there any discrepancies? Do you need to add part numbers to it?
Mm-hmm.
Link those, upload it, away you go.
Yeah.
Saving someone untold amount of time.
So
And human error, and eliminating human error too, because people are people, and we're going to make mistakes. I fat finger stuff all the time. I'm a terrible typer. It's those types of things. Another one that I can see taking off is aggregating reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So you put your product out there, people review it. Amazon, maybe there's, they review it in whatever other Walmart, Target.com, things like that. Taking the aggregate of all of your reviews, skimming those websites, reading the reviews, and then looking for commonalities. Does this certain product, the commonality is, it starts to squeak after a short amount of time? Maybe we can go and look at that and look for commonalities and complaints and things like that.
Yeah, yeah. So one thing that you mentioned on the webinar was the variety of different use cases. It's very rare that we reuse the same one exactly how it is, right? Like we might use the bones of it, but it's always created separately for that individual or for that company.
Yeah, it's always subtle details of how much information they have. So a lot of it is, so some clients, ton of information. We have SOPs down to how do you tie your shoe when it comes untied on the shop floor.
Right.
And there's some who, their SOP is do the thing. And so having to come up with different ways to navigate that. Like, for example, one client we're working with is they have a help desk box.
Okay.
Emails come in, and a lot of times their emails is, I have machine, and the big red button on the right side of the machine is making a clicking sound. Please please fix. Mm-hmm. That's not a lot of detail to go off.
Right.
And so our proposal is, hey, let's take that, let's load your product data in, and then have the AI be able to ask questions. So if you get an email, my machine no work, can you give me some descriptions on it? Mm-hmm. Is the button on the top or the bottom of the right side? What color is the button? Are there any other describing features you can give me? And then it would be able to narrow it down to, it's this make and model because the button's on the top right side and it's blue and it says these words on it and it ends in X72.
Right.
Boom. We know the model, and now it's going to look through the product sheet. If the button's making a clicking noise, that means you need to apply more oil to this mechanism. Boom, and away you go. And the AI is able to solve that. Or a help desk box where you load in. So a lot of companies have a help desk box for internal or external. Mm-hmm. A lot of times it's the same exact questions. So taking that help desk box that real humans monitor, loading in all the questions and answers into an AI model, then having that model be the first round to respond. If it understands the question, I've answered this before, if this, then this, essentially, it'll answer the question, and away they go. If it doesn't know the answer, if it doesn't have that specific grounding, if it hasn't been answered before, it'll flag a member on their support team, who then gets a copy of the transcript that the AI has made, and it says, hey, please help me answer this. And they're able to tap in.
And I think that's the key part, because the amount of help chats that I've interacted with that, like, if the AI doesn't know the solution, it's just done.
Yeah, well, ours is really cool, because if someone's chatting with the chatbot and it runs out of, I don't know how to respond, it'll flag and actually post into a Teams channel where then a live person it'll say, hey, I need help. And then a live person can jump in and then take over, but respond inside of that chat, as you know, and respond inside of that chat.
Right.
But I can see that. And embedding AI, if we're talking more use cases, embedding AI into client portals. Okay. So a lot of times they're, dealer portals or in different client portals, and embedding AI to where where's my order? And they can go through and pull, your order's in, it's sitting in shipping right now, waiting to be shipped, and it's still awaiting assignment of a tracking number. Boom. And then they're able to ask, okay, where's this product? Where's this product? You can order from it, and having more of an interactive chatbot inside of client portal. Answer questions, FAQs. I can also see AI being big on configuring products. So not not like taking over configurators, and there's always going to be a need for those kind of configurators.
Yeah.
But if I'm looking for, let's say I'm a furniture manufacturer, like I make furniture, and I'm a client, I'm looking for a big leather chair in black leather that has slim arms, rivets down the side, and I want it to be a double wide chair.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in there, search the website. Here are all of our products that fit that description.
Right.
Because sometimes your brain doesn't work in the way that the natural filters work, and you just want to word vomit exactly what I'm looking for. Helping their clients get speed to order quicker, speed to decision, or even their salespeople. Mm-hmm. Hey, this is what my client's looking for. What do we have?
Right. Because everyone has a unique vocabulary. Mm-hmm. So being able to speak to something that can, grab all the synonyms and grab all the different variations of phrases or whatever it may be is because I've ran into that where I call something one thing, but then maybe the general public doesn't. So.
Yeah. It's like when you say cornhole.
Yeah.
People go, what's a cornhole?
Yeah.
Like
right.
Bags, cornhole.
Yeah. Right. Especially us in the Midwest. We have a lot of different wording.
We got some weird Midwest words.
Yeah. Okay, so we talked a lot about AI. Now I want to switch to BI because I want to get, AI is talked about a lot, and I think BI is talked about less. So you went through some of the templates that we have, but let's switch focus to quick wins there.
So quick wins is, so you want to look for a lot of times key metrics when it's coming to Power BI. So our templates cover, open orders, open APs, production, labor. Where I think a lot of people miss is inventory. I hear a lot of comments when our clients, and we have a module that helps with inventory, but even to a different degree of where is my stuff? How much am I using my stuff? And do I have material that's just burning a hole in my pocket somewhere?
Yeah.
For clients say this, we keep refilling the screw bin and keep ordering more screws for the screw bin that's right in the front of the warehouse, but in warehouse 2, that screw bin's been full for 4 years. Why don't we just pull from some of those? And then, so it's not you're not constantly ordering, you're pulling, and then when inventory gets to a certain level, then setting alerts. And that's another feature of Power BI that is really not used enough is the alerting feature.
Yeah.
Where you can have Power BI send you alerts when inventory levels get below this. I think that's really big.
I knew that it sent emails, but on the webinar you said that it actually notifies you in Teams, and that I didn't know. So
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's those little things that add a lot to Power BI that I think people miss is the automation behind it. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of opportunity for, big nasty spreadsheets. If you're doing calculations in spreadsheets, normally Power BI is a very good replacement for that.
Yeah.
We even had, another example is I was thinking about this, old ERP systems. So you have an old ERP and it's running on old server hardware, right? It's run on 2003, 2008. It's unsupported. Server's older than dirt. The operating system's older than dirt, but you need that data. So instead of maintaining that ERP, what you can do is take that data and load it into Power BI and have Power BI be the front end. Convert that data into more modern database, right? Convert it from SQL 2000 whatever to a modern version of SQL. Mm-hmm. And then connect Power BI to it. And now you can go navigate through those different pages with a modern front end.
And that would bring your real-time data in with that too.
Exactly. And a lot of times too with old ERPs, it's a historical reference material, so it's static. And so that's why you can have Power BI be the front end. So it's analyzing static information, like you're looking for old bill of materials. Yet, clients still use some of your products, use some of your machines, but processes have changed, materials might have changed, but you need to go back and reference the original build.
Right.
Boom, right there. Now you can click through, let me search the parts, boom, 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 and now Power BI is your front end. So that's another kind of quicker win, but a security win that I think people don't think about.
One of my prep tasks, I'll go into the frequently asked questions under Google, and someone had asked what BI intelligence tool is best, so I clicked it. And everyone commented Power BI just because it is everywhere, and it's easy to integrate with everything.
That's the key is, and you said it right there, the key with BI is it needs to be, one, easy to use, but also it has to be able to connect into multiple different data sources. Mm-hmm. So Power BI can connect into different APIs, Excel, Access databases, SQL databases. the data source that it can pull from is very wide.
Yeah.
And that's what makes, I think, one of the better BI tools out there, is because we can go connect into different third-party payroll softwares. A lot of times clients will have a big manual process. Oh, well, this person downloads the sheet from the website, and then they do some editing, then they send it to me, and then I do some editing, and then I convert some stuff, and then I push it into Power BI.
Mm-hmm.
Well, instead, let's eliminate that. Let's go pull it directly from the data source, from, say, call it payroll software here, because we're reporting hours in this example. Mm-hmm. Pull from the payroll software, create data pipelines between so the data transforms, and then once it gets to its final form, upload it into Power BI, and then now you can visualize it. So now it's not a bunch of humans touching it. Human error, you want to get us out of the way sometimes.
Right.
Happens automatically. And then a lot of times, this is something that I hear a ton, is there's one person here who knows how to do this. And if they're on vacation, this report is not getting run this week.
Right. And it's a week behind.
Yeah.
And what good is it?
Exactly. The other ones that as I'm thinking, I think sales data. Sales data is perfect for Power BI, analyzing win rates, quote rates, what we're getting out there, and what's popular, and looking for trends.
Yeah. There are 4 buckets within BI. So you got evaluating performance, you got future decision-making, like the what-if analysis, trends and opportunities, and then looking at internal processes.
Well, and you can and the performance one's an interesting comment that right there, you can track performance reviews. Mm-hmm. A lot of times people get performance reviews, different areas. Hey, where is this? Who is struggling? Where of our different people? Oh, and you can make it so managers only, and you can track, oh, this person's showing growth, consistently exceeds expectation, or, like 4s and 5s on the review sheet. Right. Or you can see downward trends. And so you can load in things like reviews, performance reviews, anything that you want to see and track over time. Mm-hmm. Power BI is a great way to visualize that. Satisfaction surveys. Yeah. Even is another one. We do a little bit of that here. Pull in, okay, clients come back, reviews. Oh, we see around this product line, there's a lot of negative reviews. Right. Oh, there's a pattern. There might be a correlation. Maybe it's we need better training, we need better processes, something around there. Mm-hmm. Just aggregating that data and being able to take away it should be, I think, we probably are, out of your vocabularies when talking about business metrics, and replace them with we are, I am, this is my metric. Yeah.